Hello friends, it is Rachel here, and today I'm sharing a Rosettes video for Clique kits, and I am using some really fun products. I'm using some products from Vicki Boutin's Color Study collection and Cocoa Vanilla Studio Sunkissed collection. These are all products you can find online at Clique's website. So I am going to leave all the information down below, and I am showing you a project that I am making using these products from their shop. So I'm going to make some rosettes. Everyone loves some cute rosettes, right? You can't get enough of them. And yeah, so I'm making 3 today, so I'm just cutting the paper that I'm going to use, and I actually decided to try out using some vellum paper, and I think that's going to turn out really cool. And I'm going to use 2 pattern paper that I've picked out. And of course, a lot of the paper sometimes gets a little bit covered up, but it's all good. I still like to use fun paper because I have it, so why not? Yeah, so I hope you are doing well. I hope this video will inspire you. I do have a video that is a step-by-step tutorial of how to make rosettes. So I give you all the dimensions, show you all of the steps in detail of how to make them. So if I remember to, I will try to link that down below because you can see I go quite quickly through this, so you don't really get to see the measurements and how I do things, and yeah, it's quite fast. So if you want to know how to make these rosettes, I will link down below that video so you can learn how to make them yourself. And so basically, in summary, I have 2 pieces of paper that are 12 by 1 1/4, and I score it every 1/2 inch, and I make 2 of them and then glue them together and then glue them in like a circular shape. And then I punch out some circles. I don't really know how big this punch is, like 1.5 inches or something like that. And I personally like to use hot glue because it sticks really well, but it also dries fast. And to me, that is important for it to dry fast because I get so excited to decorate the projects that this first part is a little bit boring. So that's why I like to sometimes pre-make my rosettes in bulk. So I'm just finishing putting these together, and I have to kind of hold down those little circles for a while just so they stay together well and don't budge or move. And yeah, so there are my 3 rosettes, and now I'm going to start embellishing. So I like to have a lot of dimension and layers on my rosettes. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally cool, but that's the way I like to do mine. And again, I'm using a lot of hot glue because it makes it stick together really nicely. And especially if you're going to send this in Happy Mail, you don't have to worry about it falling apart. So this one is going to be a lot like blue themed. And I'm going to use this little label, and then I'm going to grab this little bathing suit that I think is just adorable and start layering those pieces on. And when you stick with a color scheme, it's kind of a little bit easier to put everything together. And yeah. So these are such fun collections, so colorful, and so much fun to work with because of that. There's even a pack of florals. You can't go wrong with that. And I'm having a lot of fun working with these bright colors, especially during this season. It's the perfect time to I don't know, yeah, play with these colors. And maybe in the winter time we like to use more, I don't know, I don't want to say dull colors, but muted colors, I guess you could say. And yeah. So I'm just layering all of these things together, and I added that cute little banner, and next I'm going to add this sticker butterfly, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to put it up on foam or not, but I decided that it probably shouldn't be because everything else is up on foam, so there's a lot of dimension going on. It's quite chunky, but like I said, I like my rosettes that way, so can't complain about that. I do want to let you know that I also have a Patreon where I do all sorts of videos like this, rosettes, and and Handmade Embellishments, Happy Mail, Scrapbooking. So if you want to join me over there, that is a really fun group. I will leave that link down below. But anyway, I would love to know what kind of crafts you're working on this time of year. It's kind of that time of year where we're not doing Christmas, we're not doing Halloween, we're not doing Thanksgiving. There's no really big holiday, so I'd love to know what you've been working on lately. And of course, we haven't been traveling in the past year either, so there's not really vacations to scrapbook either. So what are you working on lately? These are really fun to make, to have some rosettes put together to give to some pen pals. What I like to do is I like to just make things when I'm feeling crafty, and then not necessarily have somebody in mind, but make them for when you want to put a package together. So that's kind of the idea of this. So there is the close-up, and those black gems are just from my stash, and so they don't come in this kit, but I wanted a little something else, so that's why I added those, and I'm going to work on the next one. I will do close-ups of everything at the end, so you won't miss the close-ups for everything that I make. This one I decided to start with a little umbrella, and I like to use that as kind of like a background piece, and usually I would kind of like stick it in at the end behind, like stick it behind, but this time I decided to start with it, and I did put that up on foam, and I'm going to add this cute little sun in because I thought it just went so perfectly with everything and the beach feels of this. I put that little label over top and a rainbow, and now I'm going to add another phrase sticker. And I'm just going to work on my layers. Those are always the most fun part. I love putting like the word or a word at the forefront. So that's kind of like the steps I do. I like to have like a word as the centerpiece. I'm going to add some little flowers here. These are little puffy stickers, and they add a nice different touch of a different type of material. So they're puffy stickers instead of like paper, cardstock sticker, or ephemera or something like that. So I'm going to add some more word stickers here because I love word stickers, and other little puffy hearts and bits and pieces. And this seems to be coming together. It always like comes to a certain point where there's not much more you can stuff in it or add to it, and kind of gets to the end of it. So I'm going to look on my desk, look at my supplies, see what I have left to work with, and oh yes, at this point I was looking for what was it? Oh yes, the little puffy hearts and stars. I couldn't find them anywhere. They were hiding on me, but I found them and just added them to this rosette. So now I'm going to work on my last one, and I'm going to start with some very pretty florals. Like I said, the Sunkissed collection comes with some flowers, so that is what I'm going to add here. And they're really beautiful flowers of all sorts of different colors, and you just really can't go wrong with that kind of thing. So here I am adding the flowers, the beautiful flowers, and just layering those up, and of course using some foam as well. Can't go wrong with that. But now I'm trying to figure out where to go from here, and I did get kind of stuck for a second, but in the end I go in the right direction, I think, but at first I did feel kind of stuck. But you will see me get there. Keep trying different things, but I just didn't know where to go with this or how to, I don't know, I just needed like something, a centerpiece, because the flowers felt like the background, and I needed a centerpiece for your eyes to get drawn to. So I went to this Vicki Boutin sticker pack, and I found this sticker, but these ones are very thin stickers. I don't know if they're like vellum material, or I really don't know what they are, but they're very thin and they're kind of tricky to pull off the page. So what I did is I put it on a scrap piece of paper and I cut it out. And yeah, I'm going to cut it out and put it on some foam and put it on this rosette. And I really think that kind of made a nice centerpiece for this rosette, and that was exactly what I was looking for. It was exactly what I needed. I'm very happy with the way that looks, so I'm going to add some foam and some hot glue. My hot glue gun doesn't quite reach my desk, so I had to turn around every single time I wanted to use my hot glue gun, but it's all good. So I'm going to glue that on. Oops, sorry about the camera shake. And now I'm going to add in some fun puffy stickers. Love this part. Always fun to add like the final touches of a rosette. So with this step, I put things on all the different layers, put them behind the layers or in front of the layers or whatever. I also decided to add this little cloud because I thought it was cute with the rainbow in front of it. And adding a little puffy cloud with the rainbow, and I think that layer effect looks really cute, especially with that puffy sticker. And then going to add some little embellishments here, some hearts and stars to complete it. Oh yes, and some word stickers as well, which I originally just stick down flat, but I end up putting them up on foam to just help with the layers and not make it all look so flat. So I'm really happy with how that looks, which you'll see in a moment. And this is like the final details part, which I love. Like I said, I will leave all the details down below for Clique kits where you can find these products, how you can get them, and I'll put we also have a Facebook group that you could join, so I'll put that link down below as well if you want to be a part of that group. It is a fun time over there, and we always share projects and encourage one another and just have fun over there. So if you want to join that, then I'll put that link down below. Okay, so I'm finishing this rosette. You'll have to let me know what you think of this project and how you like the rosettes, if you have a favorite out of the three. I had so much fun making these, and I hope you feel inspired. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!